you've been working on variables for a whole week. So now let's use what you know and put it into real life practice. So this is a real true story of something that happened to my daughter. Well, my daughter, and we had to figure out what one variable, isolate which variable, one thing that we needed to change to make the situation better. So you know how all of you guys got a plant for the plant show. So we got a geranium for my daughter Savannah, and it was growing really well. Let me show you a picture. This is a picture of how the geranium was growing. It looks really good. It's got some pink flowers, and it was getting to the point where this pot was too small for it. That pot that the plant was in, it needed to be repotted. So I repotted it, and I noticed shortly after I repotted it that it wasn't doing as well. So I kind of kept an eye on it, but then over time, it started looking really bad. And I was like, what happened? I don't feel like I did anything wrong. It needed more room, so I gave it more room. So I had to isolate variables and try one thing at a time to see what would change it to make it better. So I'm zooming in. I didn't take a picture of just the flower itself when it was messed up, but I found it in another picture I had taken. This is the plant after we replanted it. If you notice, it's got a lot of dead leaves in there. It's split really far open, and it's just, there's more dead, and there's no buds. So now you're supposed to do something called deadheading, where you crop off, like you pinch off the flowers that are dying. And we did that. So we weren't getting any more flowers growing, and it was like dying. The leaves were dying. It was to the point that I was like, I might just have to call this a goner. So I had to do some brainstorming about all of the things I know that plants need and what could possibly be going wrong. And so I would try something. All right, maybe it's not getting enough sunlight, although I didn't change the spot that it's in. It's always been in the same spot in the yard. So I don't think that variable would be a good one about needing more sun because it's in the same spot. But that was one variable I could change. So what I want you guys to do, brainstorm for me different variables that I could have tried, and there's a spot to click on to do a Padlet, and then all you have to do is click the little plus sign in the corner and add in your idea of what you think we could try. I want you to really be creative. Don't just type in, more sun. Like, really think what else could have gone wrong, because I just replanted it, meaning I put it in a bigger plant with different dirt, different soil. So what could I try one thing at a time to see what made it better? And then I actually already know the answer because we figured out what was wrong. And I will post that later in the Padlet at the end of the day. So you'll have to check back if you want to know what the answer was. All right, get on there and tell me what to do to fix it.